Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to I Command. This is TV Boy, and we are about to play our next mission for the Heart of the Empire Let's Play. We're going to be playing the Extraction side mission for Ko-Tun. Now, before I start, I just want to kind of give you guys a tour of the new layout. I did mention on my last video in this series that I was having trouble with Tabletop Simulator, and it wasn't working for me. But I did see, I've been reading your guys' comments and just kind of looking at my layout, a lot of comments about how Vassal looks to people and just the overall setup. So I've been trying to find some ways to kind of make things look a little bit nicer. I've been playing around with chroma key settings in my recording software, and after doing a little bit of finagling, I came up with this new layout, which I think will work a lot better going forward and looks a lot more pleasing to the eye. As you can see, I have removed kind of that white background grid from the map. It's not quite perfect. There's some jagged edges there that you can see, and some of the figures will have like anything that has a gray or light gray in their background. It gets kind of messed up, and some of the tiles, like you can see over here. Actually, I can't point. Oh, I can. Right, yeah, like right there. It's kind of messed up. But overall, I think this looks a lot nicer. And I'm also going to be able to toggle now back and forth between Imperial Commander 2, so we can bring that into focus when we need to. And I think just overall, this is going to be a much nicer layout to look at. And by the way, Stefan over from Board Wars has returned with a triumphant live stream of his own campaign. He's doing the Jabba's Realm campaign, Imperial Commander 2, and he is doing his on Tabletop Simulator. Definitely go check that out. He's going to be live streaming, he said, Wednesday nights. And I watched his live stream, and I definitely was taking notes. So thank you, Stefan. Some of your setup inspired some of the changes I've made here, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. All right, so let's get into the mission here. As you can see, I was playing with having where my figures were, but I haven't actually started. But we are going to be playing, here we go, we're going to be playing the Extraction mission. So this is going to be Ko-Tun side mission. And here is the mission introduction. It says, Saloon Ken Faralo, Syrian senator, rebel spy, and father of Ko-Tun, has recently had his cover blown. He needs an extraction from his Coruscant safe house to get him to safety. So that is the mission. And now we're going to move over to Imperial Commander 2 and load up our campaign. And as you can hear, I'm taking a break from the background music in the app. It's not that I don't like it, it's just I did get a copyright strike actually on one of my videos that had it in the background, which is weird because none of the other ones had that copyright. But I'm just going to try out some different music, give you guys some variety here. Alright, so we're looking for Extraction. There we go. And let's get into it. We're still going to be doing hard difficulty. I do like the challenge. I think I'm up to it as long as I'm more comfortable with the setup I'm playing with. Alright, here we go. Alright, place the following tiles, which we have done. And by the way, there are going to be some extra tiles in this one, but I'm not going to be showing them yet. And then it looks like we have it pretty much set up. Oh, there are some doors that we need to place. So let's see. Although not... Oh yeah, up there. So there's a door right there. Okay, that's interesting.
They will die.
Alright, so now we've got our first deployments. I'm going to delete Dracana from that spot. We've got an Imperial officer deploying right above the couch here. Got a probe droid deploying over by the crate. Got another probe droid deploying over here. And riot troopers. Right. Let's see, here and here. Okay. Oh, and an optional deployment. Looks like a... Is that an elite weakway pirate? No, it's just a regular, right? Yeah, just a regular group. Mercenaries, weakway pirates, down at the bottom, right? Oh, they're by right here. Okay, regular weakways here and here. Alright, Senator Ferralo's apartment is a luxurious affair with energy shields closing off... Oh, energy shields. Closing off a maintenance room to the south. The Senator has just started to brief you when you hear a banging on the door. Senator Ferralo takes a deep breath. "They're here for me," he says. "We need to go." Deploy the heroes to the blue highlighted space. The door is locked. A figure adjacent to the elevator door may spend 2 movement points to call the elevator. Okay, that must be the elevator door then, right here. The rebel mission token is the maintenance ladder, so right here. A figure on or adjacent to the ladder may spend 2 movement points to climb to the roof. Okay, and the roof is still hidden, so I'm glad I obscured that. Place an energy shield on each purple highlighted space. So right there. Okay. Senator Ferralo rises from his seat, ready to go. Place 1 neutral mission token on the green highlighted space. This is Senator Ferralo. So over here. Senator Ferralo is a rebel figure controlled by the heroes that does not activate. Senator Ferralo cannot suffer damage, does not block line of sight, and at the end of each hero activation, Senator Ferralo gains 2 movement points. If an Imperial figure controls Senator Ferralo, Senator Ferralo is arrested. Uh-oh. Okay, so we need to be contesting him then at all times. The mission will progress when a rebel figure enters the roof. Okay, so we need to get there either via the elevator or the ladder. The rebels lose at the end of round 6, when all heroes are wounded or when Senator Ferralo is arrested. Oh wow, we lose if he's arrested, so that's important. When Senator Ferralo is arrested, click the Imperial mission token and select Senator Arrested. I see up here. Okay, let's transfer back to our map here. And so as you can see, we've got Senator Ferralo's figures right here. And then we're going to deploy here. And then did it say that at any time during a mission or at the end of each round? If an Imperial figure ever controls Ferralo, he's arrested. My goodness. Okay, so we need to set up like a daisy chain. This reminds me of that skirmish mission where you have to escort the senators. Okay, so let's go into... Oh my. Let's get our heroes deployed here. Let's see. What are we trying to do? We've got some blast targets here for Drakata. Could take out the oh, before we get into that, I should mention what these do. So we haven't seen these yet. This is our first time seeing this. This is a new terrain type introduced in Heart of the Empire, the shield tokens. And I wonder if they're in here. No, they're not in the campaign module. That would have been cool. But, although I think actually they might be in the map tiles. No, they're not here. So what these are is they don't block any movement at all, but they do block line of sight drawing through them. So if a figure is standing on top of it, it doesn't do anything really. But when you put something behind it, anything on this side cannot see or attack that figure. You can still count spaces through that space, and you can still move through it normally. Okay, so We need to stay next to Senator Ferralo at all times. We also want to get that crate before we move forward. And then it says we can either expend 2 movement points here to call the elevator, but who knows what that will do. Or we can spend 2 movement points on the maintenance ladder to climb to the roof instantly. So this seems like the safest route to go. But then this will probably impede us from being able to shoot at stuff coming from the north. So kind of tricky. I think either way we'll want to move through the center of the map and then decide which way we want to go from there. Let's see what we've got. So I think first of all we'll want to position Jin to have quick draw attacks. From here she'll have line of sight to anything except for the weak ways. She'll be safer here though. I think Jared wants to be here. This is the most forward we can position one of our figures. So I think we'll give Jared this spot. And then I think, so I think we give Jin this spot. And then I think Drokata goes here. And then we'll put Ko-Tun here. Now, as a figure, the Senator gets movement points, but they still have to interact with difficult terrain and regular terrain exactly the same as a normal figure does, and they can't occupy the same space as a regular figure. So that's important to keep in mind. So this guy will not be able to move that way. He'll have to go this way. And Jin he'll not be adjacent to Jin. And let's see, is that at the beginning of each activation? At the end of each hero gains 2. Yeah, okay. So we need to keep him safe. Gains 2 movement points. So he could go here and he'll be adjacent to Jin. So let's do that. And then how do we want to start here? So we've got Jin who can quick draw this riot trooper, which is probably what I'll do. And then Drokata can attack and do some blast damage to that officer and riot trooper up there. Ko-Tun will be able to attack this probe droid with her upgraded plasma cell plus service rifle, which is much stronger now, and then hopefully have an action to retrieve that crate. And then Jared can run in and kill whatever he can get his hands on. Alright, I think we're good for round 1 here. Let's kick it off. Okay, oh, and one other thing I forgot to do, I just did it, was to change the probe droid to, because we have 2 regular probe droids, we need to differentiate them, so I went ahead and made this one purple, and then you can toggle the colors here in Imperial Commander 2, so he's purple now. Alright, so let's go with Drokata first. And we're going to get to test out our new repeater cannon. 2, 3. So I think we're going to start off, let's see. 1. Let's see if we go 1, 2. If we step here, we're going to block line of sight for Jin. If we go here, then 1, 2, 3, that's perfect range. From here, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, which actually isn't bad. For blue-green, I mean, we don't have any accuracy bonus, so we are taking a risk here if we do that. But I don't feel a huge need to spend a bunch of strain right now, other than the fact that I guess we won't be able to demolish if we want to kill the officer in one shot. So actually, yeah, maybe I will do that, because we could also recover strain if we need to from the attack. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, okay, we're good. So yeah, let's go with Drokata, as I often like to lead off with. Oh. Oopsie. Good thing we didn't reveal anything on accident there. Got to turn off number lock for that to work. So we went 1, 2, and now we're going to attack the riot trooper. So we're going to be rolling blue-green. And we get +1 automatically. I'll move this up just so I can see that. Alright, so we've got a pretty good roll here. We've got a surge, we've got 4 damage on the dice. We can add a surge with our attack display. We could actually, I think we could kill him here, right? We're getting automatic blast 1. We could add up to 2 surges, actually, with the attack display and the dispersal shot, if we wanted to. So right now, on the face of it, we're doing 4 damage, which would let us kill it with actually, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, right? So if we do the tactical display here, we add a surge. Now we have Pierce 2, so we're doing 4 damage to the target. With our second surge, we can do the Blast 1 on the repeater cannon. We're already getting Blast 1 with the shrapnel round, so that's going to be Blast 2. So we're going to do 4 damage to the riot trooper, Blast 2 to the officer, and then now we can just take 2 strain. Oops. Take 2 strain and use demolish here. Let's see if I can do that. And so we'll grab a rubble token and we'll push it 1, 2. I'm gonna put it here. Just well, yeah, because I don't want to put it up here because then it will be blocking my own path to the elevator if I want to get there. But if I put it here, it's just going to be another piece of difficult terrain. So that will deal 1 damage to the riot and 1 damage to the officer, which defeats both of them. So the officer goes down, the riot trooper is down to 1. And that was our first action. We could attack again. And in fact, if we attack this riot trooper, that will make him much easier to defeat with Jyn Odon. And then Jyn will be able to get her strain back with Get Cocky. So I think that's actually going to be our next move, is we're going to attack this guy. So once again, we're going to do the +1 damage. As you can see, the repeater cannon doing much better for us here. Just better accuracy, better results overall. That green +1 damage is so much better than a red in pretty much every way. Okay, so I think we're just going to do 4 damage here. Although we could do dispersal shot to get a strain back. Each hostile figure within 2 spaces of the target space. You know what's cool about repeater cannon is that double surge ability, much like Drokata's skirmish card, actually deals damage to the target in addition to the splash damage it deals. So that's good to keep in mind if we ever need to deal extra damage to the target. But for now, I'm pretty confident in Jyn being able to do 2 damage. Although I'm probably going to rest with Drokata next round anyway. So let's just do the 4 damage so we don't risk anything. Alright, so that's Drokata. So let's activate the Empire. So the Weakway Pirates, they're each going to get Pierce 1. They're going to reroll each attack die not showing any damage results, and the defender must reroll each defense die showing a dodge or 3 block results. And they're going to start off by moving forward to attack Jyn Odon. Okay, so let's go back here. So I don't think they can reach Jyn from there. She's pretty tucked away, but they can get to Drokata, so I think that's who they're going to go for. So we'll start off with this one. It's move 4, so 1, 2... And what is their minimum range? They're green with +1 accuracy, so that's range 3, which is from right there. They can definitely do it, but so normally I would just have them move up to be within minimum range, so that way they can reposition better after they attack. But in this case, they're trying to be adjacent to Senator Ferralo while blocking access to the roof, which would include the elevator and the ladder. So I think in that case, I'm going to have them move up further. So that was 2, so 3, 4. Although actually, 3, 4 is even better. Right? I don't know. Maybe not. And then going to attack Dracata. So going to be that. And then... Oh, before they attack, I do want to use Ko-Tun's dig in ability. So that's going to be 1 strain, and then we're going to add 2 blocks. And that way, when Ko-Tun activates, she'll be able to ready that, and she'll have gotten basically a free use out of it. So 3 blocks, 4 damage, no rerolls, so that's going to just do 1 damage to Dracata. And then going to reposition to get next to the Senator if possible. And that's definitely going to mess up Jin, because I was going to have Jin opportunist to this space. And let's see if they can actually block line of sight to the Riot Trooper. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll attack Dracata again. Let me just take a quick sweep of my abilities, make sure I'm not forgetting anything here. Yeah, I think I'm good. Okay, so they are going to re-roll this one because it has just a surge. Oof, so 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And then now we're going to move 2 spaces to try to arrest the Senator here. So I'm going to follow the Imperial Commanders 2's programming, which does say to be adjacent to Senator Ferralo, even though that doesn't do... I think the better place for it to be would be to block Jin from having a good quick draw attack to the Riot Trooper. But that's okay. Let's see. So I think we're done with that. So now who's going to go? I think we are relying on quick drawing this Riot Trooper. I think now I'm going to try and kill this probe droid, or one of these probe droids. I definitely can't get to that one, so I'm going to try and kill this one. And I want to do it with a figure that I don't want to have to move back, or that I'm already going to move in that direction anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with Ko-Tun here. So we're going to ready our cards, and now we're going to attack the probe droid with our service rifle, which is now newly upgraded with the plasma cell, which is probably the best modification you can get for Ko-Tun, for the service rifle specifically, adding the Pierce one and giving it an actual useful surge. So let's go with that. We're going to go... Make sure I'm not forgetting something. Oh, I did forget to use arms distribution. Do I want to use it now? At the start or end of your activation? Yeah, I think I am going to use it. I'm going to give a defense token to Ko-Tun. Let's see. How do we do that? Counters, conditions, mark. Oh, here. O and P. That's what it was. I'm going to give an attack token to Ko-Tun, and I'm going to give a block token to Dracata, just because Dracata is starting to take damage here. And then, so that costs a strain. And now I'm going to attack the probe droid, and I want to ideally one-shot it if I can. So I'm going to spend the power token on this attack. And I automatically get a Pierce 1, which is great. And I still have my reroll. So let's do it. It's going to be green, blue. Oof. Well, I don't think we're going to one-shot it. We do have a reroll. I don't think it can get worse from here with the green, so I'll go ahead and reroll that. Hey, there we go. Alright. Oh man, we're so close. We're just 1 damage short of taking it out. Yeah, I think we're just doing 4 damage. I think we're going to have to attack it again, unfortunately. It's just not worth it to let it activate when I've already put so much damage into it. So I'm going to go ahead and just spend my second action to attack it again. And we do get the Pierce 1. I think we've got it here. We just need to do 1 damage, and we'll spend that Surge to recover a strain. And that takes out the probe droid. That's the gray one. And now we can use inch by inch, which I think I will do. So here's the problem though, is if we have Jared move here, he's going to be blocking Jin's quick draw. What if we have Drakata go here? If we have Drakata go here... Okay, yeah, so we can have Drakata go here, and then Jin is still able to thread the needle because this space is not blocking terrain, it's impassable. So she can draw line of sight through that. So she can actually see, this is a tricky one, but she can see from this corner to both this corner and this corner of the Riot Trooper. She can't see this corner, but she could also draw from this corner, this bottom left corner, and this bottom right corner. So either of these 3 is valid. So she does have line of sight to the Riot Trooper. It's tenuous though, and she won't be able to really opportunist. Oh, she could opportunist this. Oh, you know what we're forgetting, guys? We're forgetting to use. We are forgetting to move our Senator. We probably should have moved him here last round, but now the weak ways are in the way. So I think that's okay. We'll just move him for this round. Kind of a weird one to have to remember. Anyway, so we'll move Drakata there, and then Ko-Tun will move here, and this is with the inch by inch. And that way she'll be able to use inch by inch next round. She won't have to use it to get to this crate. Alright, so now we're going to move the Senator. It seems that... the easiest thing to do... we can't move the Senator here because then the weak ways will control it, and then we lose. I think the only thing we can do is move it here so that Jin is still controlling. Or we could move him here, and then Jin can opportunist here. Yeah, let's do that. I think we're going to end up moving... I think we're getting moved to the elevator here instead of the ladder. So at the end of the round, he's going to get 2 movement points. Actually, he could go here. So now he's not being controlled, and Jin can still get next to him with Opportunist. I think Jin's going to be the best figure to follow him around, because she can use her Opportunist to kind of keep up with him while she's attacking. So let's do that. And then she'll be able to take out these 2 weak ways when she activates. Alright, so that's going to be it for Jin. And alright, the purple probe droid. So we're gonna move to attack, and it has self-destruct protocols. But it's only if it suffered 3 or more damage. So it hasn't suffered any damage. I don't think it can attack anything with 2 move. Oh no, it can actually. So it's gonna move 2, and then it's gonna try to be adjacent to Feralo and block access to the roof. Now, interestingly, I don't think it could move. So I'm trying to think if I was playing against a human, right? when I was doing that, I was thinking about the probe droid. Let me go back to the map. I was thinking, could it get adjacent? If it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it wasn't going to be able to get to the senator. Otherwise, that would have been a game-losing play here, right? Moving the senator here. If the probe droid could just get next to it, then I would have lost. But I planned for that. So I'm trying to play as best I can. Okay, so it can move though to get adjacent, to get a shot off. If it goes here, it cannot see Jared, but it can see Drakata. So we're going to go ahead and attack Drakata. I am going to spend the block token. I'm out of reach of Ko-Tun's dig-in, unfortunately. But let's see how we do here. So it looks like we're going to do, I think it's a surge for +1 first. It does have accuracy. So it's doing 3 damage with the surge against 2 blocks, so Drakata will take 1 damage. And then we're going to move to engage as many rebels as possible. I'm going to override that with the reposition target. So I'm going to try and get to the senator while also blocking access to the roof. Now that I know as the computer, as myself, it's funny because the computer can read my mind since I'm helping the computer control the figures, so I'm going to know that I'm going for the elevator and not the ladder, so I'm going to try and move here to block access for most of the figures. Alright, that's it for the probe droid. So now we have Jared and Jin. I think I still want to let Jin... Oh, I forgot about Jared's mechanical master. We do need to get that off before Jin activates if we want to benefit from that. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's see. I'm going to move all these over to the right. So we're going to go with Jared. I think we're going to try and kill this probe droid. We're going to start off by spawning Jax into an adjacent space. It's right there. Okay, and then Jax, we're going to activate Jax first. And Jax is just going to attack this probe droid. And then the cool thing is he's going to be focused because of our new 4 XP card, Mechanical Master. So Jax is going to be a blue and a green with an automatic Pierce 1 and a surge for +1. He's actually almost as strong as Ko-Tun's attack now. And the probe droid. So right now we're doing 3 damage against 1 block because of the Pierce. So 2 damage to the probe droid. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Or maybe we just want to go here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I like that. So now we're getting the Pierce 1 bonus on both of them. And now we're going to use... Now we're going to actually activate Jared. We're going to use forward momentum to give him that 1 movement point. And we're going to step forward and attack the probe droid. And we're going to use our new Gaffy stick, which is a nice improvement over the Vibro Claws, since that swaps a yellow for a red and gives us that automatic Pierce 1. Even though it has not very many good surge abilities, if we do roll extra surges, we do have the responsive armor now to spend our surges to get defensive power tokens. And we get the automatic Pierce 1. So this is pretty great. We're going to do... Looks like we're doing 4 damage, and then we can use that surge to either recover a strain or get a power token. I think at this point, I mean, I've got 5 endurance. Also, I just recently learned you can change the health figures. You can change their stats, and so it's very nice for me to be able to reference that Jax has 14 health now instead of just 10, because of responsive armor gives +2, and Mechanical Master's giving +2. Okay, so we're gonna defeat the probe droid, and we're gonna gain a block power token. Or do we want an evade power token? No, I think block is just better. We're not really seeing a lot of figures that search for +2. So, yeah. Alright, now what do we do? We still have an action left. I don't want to kill the riot because that's for Jin to finish off. We could strain move here and attack the weak way. One, two, three, four, five, six. Or we could just keep moving towards the elevator door. If we strain move towards the weak way, we'll have to strain move back here to get out of Jin's way, which is kind of takes a lot of strain off of us to not advance very far. But if I can keep the room as clear as possible early, that might be worth it. Or I could go for the crate over here, but I kind of want to leave that for Ko-Tun. We could also go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we can't get to the ladder yet, because I was thinking we could get to the roof right away. Decisions. So actually, I'm realizing now if I move here, I won't be able to get out of Jin's way. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually move to prepare for the Senator. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that way the Senator will go this way. And then this way. So let's actually move here. So now we have Jared here for when the Senator gets to here. I think that's the best move. Okay, so now the Senator gets 2 movement points, so he'll go here. And that is the end. So now the Riot Trooper is going to activate. So now we're going to use Quick Draw. So we're going to attack the Riot Trooper when it activates with Jin. Ooh, who has the Pierce 1 being applied there. Wow, I think we're just doing enough. No, we're doing 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have accuracy? Yes, so we need to do the search for +1 for accuracy. And then Jax's Pierce 1 is actually letting us do just 1 damage that we needed. So that was, wow, that was close. And I'm glad we did the extra damage to the Riot Trooper there, because we need the accuracy, because this is 1. We have to count spaces, right? So you can't count 1 from here because this is not adjacent. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's range 4. So we need to use it. Thankfully, our accuracy surge also grants +1 damage. So that is going to defeat the Riot Trooper. And that's going to let us use Get Cocky. And I think we're going to just get focused so that we can kill some of these weak ways. And we get to resolve Opportunist as well. Can't forget that. So we're going to move 1 space. Alright, so now it is Jin's activation. But before she activates, we have to remember to use Mechanical Master. Oh, and I'm just realizing... Oh no, you can't use it before Jared's first activation because Jax doesn't spawn in until Jared activates. So yeah, we didn't miss anything there. But this guy's going to activate. He's going to go... So he can activate again. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And we'll have him attack this. Do we want him to attack this weak way, or just make sure Jin can kill this guy? Yeah, I don't think Jin can do 5 damage in one shot, even with the Pierce 1. So we're just going to make sure this guy dies. So it looks like we're doing 3 damage. Okay, and now Jin gets to do her normal activation. So we'll go ahead and attack this weak way. And yeah, we're doing... Oh, I guess we would have one-shot it there, so oops. We're doing 4 damage. But we can use the Surge to recover a strain, which is nice. And because we readied Get Cocky at the start of our activation, we get to use it again. So I can actually use it to stay focused. I need to show that what I'm doing here. There we go. So I can use it to stay focused. I'm going to exhaust it here since this guy gets defeated. Now I'm going to use Opportunist to move 1 space after I attack. And then with my second action, I'll go ahead and attack this weak way with, again, a focused attack. We get the Pierce 1. Ooh, that was bad. So what are we doing? We're doing 4 damage against 3, so 3 damage. We've got an extra surge to spend. We can use that to remove another strain. And then with Opportunist, why did I move him here? He should have been up here. Yeah, so that way I can Opportunist this way. Okay, yeah, we're gonna fudge it a little bit, just cause. Alright, so that's Jin's activation, and I think that's the end of the round. Oh, and now the senator gets to move 2 spaces, so I'll move here. Alright, so end the round. Threat is increased, but there are no enemy groups to reinforce. That's great. So we just get to focus on eliminating the rest of these and then advancing the mission. So we're down to just... Oh, the probe droid is dead. I forgot to defeat him. I don't know if that would have made a difference. Probably not. I don't think it does. And this guy is down to 1. So I think we go with Jared here and just have Jax kill off the... Or no, we can actually have Jin kill it with quick draw. Yeah? Yeah, I think we have Jared take us up to the roof. Let's do it. Alright, so we're going to activate Jared first. We're going to use forward momentum to get a movement point. Then we're going to take a move action to here. We have 3 movement points left. We're going to spend 2 of them to interact with this door to call the elevator. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. With a soft hum, the elevator arrives at the penthouse. A figure on or adjacent to the elevator can spend 2 movement points to move the elevator and all figures and tokens on it to the roof. Click the highlight and select Move to Roof. Okay, we need tile 33A. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Map tiles, core set 33A. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. Let's see if can zoom back in just a little bit. There we go. Now that way we don't see what's coming. Okay, so we've got the elevator has arrived, and we can spend 2 movement points to get anything on it to the roof. So that's interesting because there's only 4 spaces, but of course we have 5 figures that we need to get up there, and jacks. I guess so we've got 1 movement point left, right? So I guess we get Jared on the elevator, and then we've got another action. I guess we strain move to the back, and then we can rest as our second action. So let's do that, and then Jax can activate. We definitely want him on the elevator. So 1, 2, 3. Looks like he can't get there. So, I was wondering, is it only a hero that can do it? A figure on or adjacent to the elevator can spend 2 movement points. Oh, that means the senator can actually do it, which is kind of neat, right? A figure on or adjacent to the elevator can spend 2 movement points. Yeah, so the senator can do it. Okay, so we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the senator, let's see, make sure I'm on the right page. Senator moves 2 spaces. Or gains 2 movement points, I should say. Okay. So that's Jared. And then the weak way is going to activate, but we are going to quick draw with Jin. Range 3. Okay, and that is going to do 3 damage, and we get to... we haven't ready to get cocky yet, so we do have a surge to play with. We're going to recover a strain with that, and then the weak way is defeated, and then we will use opportunist to go 1 space this way. And that's going to defeat the weak way. Alright, and now we've pretty much got free reign of the place. Okay, we're back. So I did have a little snafu there. Unfortunately, I accidentally clicked on the elevator and clicked too many times, and it spawned the whole next part of the mission, so I just exited it out, and I've restarted, and I've brought it back to where we were at round 2. We might have slightly different units in play for the Empire, but we're just going to roll with it and try and do the best we can with what we got. So we just did quick draw with Jin, and now we've still got 3 heroes left to activate. I think I'm going to go with Ko-Tun here and finish what we started here with this crate. So we're going to draw the crate to Ko-Tun, and we get to do a supply card. So we get to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, the power generator is kind of sweet. Oh, but I have to discard a crate token? Never mind. That's 50 credits to use that. I don't want to do that. Oh, back to infusion looks good. Shock grenade, frag grenade. I just have no interest in the grenades, especially when I have Dracata already. Grappling hook could be good here, actually, with all this impassable terrain. But I think back to infusion is probably what we want. I mean, we're not under a whole lot of stress, and we do need to move everybody. So actually, yeah, I'm going to take the grappling hook again. And these are all going to go back to the deck. Oh, need to ready all these cards. And we got a med pack, so we got to remember to do that manually. Okay, so now we can use inch by inch, but I don't actually want to use it right now because I'm not within range of anybody. So as my second action, I'm going to move. Oh, I forgot to give out a power token too, but I think I'll do that at the end of my activation. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or do I actually want to go 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I think Ko-Tun might be getting left behind here. I mean, maybe Ko-Tun just hangs out and collects crates while the others go up to the roof. I don't mind that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, does this give movement or movement points? Movement points. So Drokata unfortunately won't be able to go that way. But Ko-Tun could go this way and Drokata could go here. And that's still moving Drokata closer. So yeah, let's do that. We'll inch by inch have Drokata move, oops, this way. Ko-Tun will go this way. And then we'll be able to get to that crate next turn. I do like getting crates, I just think the extra money is valuable. And since Ko-Tun is so good at getting it because of her stockpile ability, I like to designate her as the crate runner. But yeah, it looks like she's going to be... which is kind of funny because it's her dad, and so she's hanging out in this house grabbing all the stuff while they're trying to rescue her dad. Alright, so that's it for Ko-Tun. There's nobody for the Empire, so we're going to go with... Let's see... We're going to go with Drokata, I think, next. And before Drokata goes, we're going to use Mechanical Master to have Jax get on the elevator. Oh, and I forgot we're supposed to have the Senator get on as well. So Senator can overlap companions. That's just how companions work with figures. So we've got those two on the elevators. Okay, Drokata is going to activate. We're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to rest, and then strain move onto the elevator. And that's going to be it for Drokata. And then Senator doesn't need to move. Okay, so now interestingly, I wonder if we wait till the next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, we could have Jin go and open the crate, and then next round we can get Jin and... Well, we can't get everybody on the elevator, right? That's the other... Yeah, that was the other problem. Okay. What we could do is we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because she's speed 5. And grab the crate. And then at the beginning of the next round, we can get her on the elevator and have the Senator move it. So I like that. Let's do that. It does mean Ko-Tun's kind of here for no reason, but she can double move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then strain move twice to get the elevator herself. So let's do that. It's nice that we know that the Senator can call the elevator for us. The reason I want to do it next round is because if I know that when I move to the next area, there's going to be bad guys there, right? And then at the end of the round, we're going to have an optional deployment. And so when that happens, they're all going to appear in the new area where I have to deal with all of them at once. But if I wait for the optional deployment at the end of the round to pass here, and we're down only on this map tile, the computer opponent's going to deploy a bunch of stuff down here, and then at the beginning of the next round, everybody's going to leave. And we'll just leave all those enemies behind. They might go for Ko-Tun, but Ko-Tun will also get out of there. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strain move 1, and then we'll grab this crate. So this is with Jin. Jin will grab the crate. We get 1 med pack and get to draw another supply card. And they are going to be macro binoculars. Nice, we got +1 surge. It's a one-time use, but it's kind of like a one-time use modification. That's nice. And we'll increase our med packs by 2. Right, and that's going to be it. So now we're going to end the round. Yep, just as we thought. Here comes some more bad guys. We have an elite death trooper and a probe droid deploying. Let's see where they go.
Enemy target sighted.
Okay, yep. Oh, right there. And then the probe droid gonna be up here. Okay, so I think we stick to the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, so we're gonna activate Jin. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 strain to move on to the elevator. And now, because the Senator gets 2 movement points at the end of each round, yep, then we can have the Senator, since the Senator is a figure, the Senator can spend those movement points to call the elevator. Alright, move the elevator to the roof. With a soft hum, the elevator arrives at the roof. Figure on or adjacent to the elevator and spend. Yeah, we did that. Remove the following tiles. Okay, well we're all on that tile. Okay, place it. I think it's already placed, but let's see. Okay, so we're gonna place all that. So I'm gonna highlight the tile and everything on it. Actually, let's just highlight the tile. And I think, yes, everything's over here. Oh, nice, the tile's already over there. Great. So we're just going to move everybody over to this elevator. Alright, and we are on the roof. Heavy wind sprays your face with rain. The neon-soaked silhouette of Coruscant looms over you. At the edge of the roof, the getaway shuttle awaits, but you are not alone. Enemies rush toward you, just like I said. Oh, okay, ISB infiltrators. Gonna deploy to this top area. Here we go, infiltrators. The blue highlighted spaces are the getaway shuttle. The first time a rebel figure enters the getaway shuttle, click the getaway shuttle and select enter. Oh, do we just have to get one person into it? The blue highlighted spaces. Oh, over here. Oh, so this is not this is not the getaway shuttle. This is. Okay. Well, that was our that was one action actually for Jin. We just moved and strain moved. So now we could rest. Or we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't get to the getaway shuttle yet. I feel like we should just rest here. Also, interestingly, Ko-Tun can actually take the ladder up. That ladder is still available. So yeah, we're going to rest as our second action for Jin. Oh, interestingly, that was the end of Jin's activation that I did, that we had the elevator move, so I mean, I still should have rested when I ended her activation, but yeah, that's fine. I think we did it fine there. And then we are going to end the round, or not end the round, we're going to do our Imperial activation. Okay, back to the apartment. The elite death trooper is going to activate. I'm going to move forward to attack Dracata, but Dracata's not here, so we're going to go for Ko-Tun. 1, 2, 3, and that's +4 accuracy. We're actually not going to do that. We're going to go one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that work? No. 4. Right here. Now we have line of sight. I don't think we can draw line of sight like that. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Ko-Tun is going to use dig in here. Gonna take a strain for that. So +2 blocks, and we're doing red, yellow. Oops. There we go. Nice. 0 damage. Oh, with +1 surge, though. Does that change the math? Yes, I think it does. So now we're doing 1 damage. So Ko-Tun takes 1. And then move 2. And again, we're going to try and block access to the ladder. I think actually that blocks access to the ladder. And the highest figure cost Imperial figure without focus becomes focused. And that's anywhere, so that includes over here. I think these guys are 2, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, let's see. Deployment cards, ISB infiltrators. Oh, they cost 3. So yeah, let's focus this guy. Or actually this guy. And gains a block power token. And I'm sorry if I'm starting to sound congested. I am getting over a cold. So. Okay. Okay, so now the question is, do we have Ko-Tun activate next? Or do we try and kill these guys with Dracata? 1, 2, 3. Because who's on... I guess the probe droid's gonna come take a bite out of Ko-Tun. I think Ko-Tun's fine. I think we should focus on these guys. Interestingly, we can just jump into the getaway shuttle, but I don't know if that means we win. I feel like that's too easy, right? We have to get the senator onto the getaway shuttle. Let's see. We'll move 1, 2, 3. And then we can attack with our repeater cannon. This guy, and maybe we can take both of them out. I don't know that we can. We'll need 3 surges, I think, and we'll have to do 4 damage to the target, because these guys have, what? Oh, these guys only have 4 health, actually. So we'll need blast. We still need blast 3. So yeah, I think we'll still need like 4 surges. But might as well try. We can actually shoot at this guy. Actually, we could go 4 and then shoot at the focused one and probably have a better shot at taking him out. Although he has the block token. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, because we can't rely on getting surges for blast because they're rolling a white defense dice. So, yeah, let's go for the focus one. He's going to spend the block token. We get a +1 damage for our repeater cannon. Oh, and he just dodges. Okay. Well, in that case... So we could still spend surges on the double surge ability on the repeater cannon to do 1 damage to each of them. And we can use dispersal shot as well to get another surge. Ooh, actually, we could use shrapnel rounds to convert. So that's interesting. We can still do damage with shrapnel rounds. So how does that work? We've got +2. So we can do surge for. We can actually kill the other one. I wish I had attacked the first one then. That's unfortunate. But yeah, here's how this works. We've got four. No, we've got three surges to spend. We spend one of them on blast one. We spend the other two on the repeater cannon ability. So each of these guys are going to take 1 damage from the repeater cannon. And then, while we're attacking, we're going to exhaust shrapnel rounds. So right now we have blast 2, right? Blast 1, and then shrapnel rounds gives us another blast 1. So we're gonna reduce the blast 2 to blast 0, and then we can choose another figure within 2 spaces to suffer that much damage. So we're gonna do 2 damage to this guy, and that doesn't. So normally blasts, if they dodge it, you don't get to do any blast damage. But because this turns it into a different kind of effect, it's no longer affected by dodge. And now we can suffer 2 strain and put down a rubble token to deal 1 more damage to each, and this guy dies. So like I said, now I'm wishing I had attacked the other one, but I didn't think about how this shrapnel rounds ability interacts with stun, but that was pretty cool. Or with dodge, but that was pretty cool. Alright, well, that's Strakata, though. At least she killed something. Alright, and yeah, I think that's going to make things better for us. Gets +1 surge, and attacking a target they have already attacked. Yeah, it's a good thing we killed one of them. One group of this figure that can attacks Jin Odon. Oh, well, okay, never mind. It doesn't work like it does in paper. So move 4 to attack Jin. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to attack Jin with a focus and +1 surge. Oh, I forgot to move the Senator too. We'll do that. It doesn't change. She's still going to attack Jin. And +1 surge. It's a blue, green, and focus. Ha! Take that. Eat your own dodge. And then he's going to attack again with the coordinated raid, which is now going to get +1 damage, but no longer focused. Terrible attack. So we're going to do... Let's see, does it have enough accuracy? 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to have to spend a surge. I mean, he's got 3 surges, so +2 accuracy, going to become hidden. And +1 damage, so that's 2 damage. And then move 2 to be adjacent to the Senator. So right there. Actually, let's move here, because we're going to block access to the getaway shuttle, I think. Oops, I just realized you guys couldn't see any of that. So what happened was, started off here, went 1, 2, 3, 4, attacked Jin, and then moved here to reposition. Alright. So now we've got nothing on the roof that needs to activate, and we have the probe droid. So I think what we'll do, and by the way, this needs to... this goes away. I think now we activate Ko-Tun and get up to the roof. I'm not going to take a power token here, but I will move. I think I'm going to have to double move, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then actually if I pop up here I could probably I don't know, actually I wouldn't be able to take a shot. No, I could with forward momentum actually. So yeah, let's do that. We'll do 1, 2, and then we'll strain move 2 to trigger this. Figure on or adjacent to ladder may spend 2 moon points to place the figure on the penthouse ladder. There we go. So she's now going to jump over to here. I think I can draw a line of sight from here. So now we'll use dig in. Oh, not dig in, excuse me. Inch by inch. 1, 2, 3. We're out of range to get Dracata with it, but we can at least move Ko-Tun. And we only spent one action, so now we can do line of sight. Yeah, we definitely have line of sight. To the bottom two. So we'll go ahead and attack with... Oh, but it's hidden. Ooh, so that's actually kind of rough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's range 7. Oh, maybe... Oh, maybe we should just go to the getaway shuttle. Yeah, we should just do that. So we'll go this way with inch by inch. And then our second action will just be a move. 1, 2... Wow, we can't quite get there. I don't think we gain anything by... Oh, did we miss an opportunity? No, we couldn't use Mechanical Master here. Yeah, so I think we just move actually towards the getaway shuttle. So 1 for inch by inch. Oh, actually we could just move before we use inch by inch. Let's do that. We'll take a move action. 1, 2. Now we're within 3 spaces of Dracata. So we'll use inch by inch to move Dracata 1 space. And then we'll keep moving, and we'll end our movement here. Yeah, I think that works. Alright. Probe droid. We'll move to attack. There's nobody for him to attack. We just kind of left him hanging out in the apartment with nothing to do. Let's see, can it use the ladder? Where should it go? I don't think it can use the elevator. Alright, we're gonna just know that it's gonna move 4. Oh no, it would move... It's gonna move 6. And then let me see what its options are here. Any figure can use the maintenance ladder. So I think that's what it's gonna try and... Or, well, it could go 1, 2... And then move 6. Open the door. Get on. Actually, the probe droid could take the elevator, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not going to get on the ladder. Yeah, let's have the probe droid use the elevator. So it's going to move 2 to reposition. And we're being a little liberal here with the instructions, but I think this is what the Imperial player is meant to do. It's going to call the elevator. Oh, wait a second. It's going to bring everybody else back. I actually kind of like that. So that's funny. I'm gonna do it. I don't think it's supposed to happen that way, but... Oh no, but then we lose, guys. I didn't know it could do that. Is that how we should do it? Uh... Okay. I'm gonna give myself a little do-over here. I did not anticipate how that worked. I didn't think of the Imperial player computer being able to use the elevator. Okay, guys, so here's what we're gonna do. Um, it didn't really occur to me that the probe droid would be able to call the elevator, but it's something that it should do. I'm gonna backtrack here a little bit and give myself a little grace. I'm gonna at the end of Ko-Tun's activation, I'm gonna move the senator one space back with the 2 movement points so that it's on the elevator. I realize this is a big one, but it's pretty insane that you lose instantly the moment that the senator is controlled by the Imperial player. But I'm just gonna give myself some grace here and let this happen. It is still a huge setback that the probe droid has done this to us, but that's how I'm gonna play it. If anybody has a problem with it, let me know. It is something like a learning experience here. I'm trying to figure out this mechanics of this mission, and honestly, I don't know if we're even supposed to be doing that with the Imperial figures like that, having them use the elevator. But I think it is fun to have it work like that. So we did a reposition 2, we then did reposition 6, or reposition 4. So now it has 4 movement points left for the probe droid. I think it will get on to engage as many rebels as possible. So the probe droid is now on the elevator. Okay, so that was really weird. It looks like we only have Jared left to activate. So let's go ahead and activate Jared. I just didn't want the mission to end like that. That would have been like just, surprise you lose. You know, that's not fun. But we'll keep playing. We're gonna do, I think we want to get the elevator back to the roof here. So we'll have Jared activate. He's going to take 2 strain for 2 movement points, and we're going to move the elevator back. Which is going to bring... I guess I should just leave it there and only move the door. So that's going to bring everyone back to the elevator. Definitely counters that whole strategy of just leave all the Imperial figures down in the apartment. They can just suck you back down there with the elevator. Or on the elevator, I should say. Okay, now we have 2 actions left. We can also use forward momentum here. I think what we'll do is we'll take a move action. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. We can go 5. Oh, you know what? Let's actually do an attack action. Our first action will be to attack this probe droid. Since we have Jack standing right on top of him. Alright, so it's going to do 3 damage, and we'll get another block token. And now we'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's move here. Here or here. If we move here, we can move the Senator to this spot if we defeat it with Jax, but if Jax doesn't defeat this guy, then we won't have anybody for the Senator to be adjacent to. Let's just be here to be safe. So that's the second action, and now Jax will activate, and we'll actually go 1, 2, and we'll attack this ISB infiltrator, and we'll be focused. Yeah, he didn't defeat it, only did 1 damage. So now we'll move the Senator 2 spaces. We'll also have Jax be here. So the center gains 2 movement points at the end, and is going to be next to Jared, and safe. I feel weird about that undo, but again, it just felt so anticlimactic to have it work that way. So anyway, that's it for Jared, and that's going to be the end of the round, end of round 3. I think we have until round 6, the end of round 6, yeah. By the way, there is a crate token there, so let's get that on the map. I probably would have gone for that crate token with Ko-Tun, actually. Oops. But for some reason it wasn't automatically spawned. Okay, end the round. No deployments, that's good. Let's see. Jin can take out the probe droid. We could have somebody activate and use Mechanical Master to try and take out this ISB infiltrator. I think we should have Ko-Tun get on the getaway shuttle. Yeah, let's do that. So Ko-Tun will get on the getaway shuttle, but before she activates, we're going to use Mechanical Master here to ready and activate Jax, who will attack the ISB infiltrator with a focused attack, and that will defeat him. And then can go 1, 2, 3. Or actually, let's go here. We'll get back on the elevator so that when Jin quick draws the probe droid, we'll get the Pierce one. And then Ko-Tun will now take a move action to get on the getaway, and now we're going to find out what happens when we enter the getaway. Oh, we triggered an ambush. Not so fast, shouts a trooper waiting. You rebel scum aren't getting away that easily. The shuttle is full of Imperial forces. Oh no. And it's a Nexu for some reason. Okay. It's a regular Nexu. We'll put it there.
They will die.
And an Imperial officer. When Senator Frollo and all heroes are on the getaway shuttle, and there are no Imperial figures on the getaway shuttle, click the shuttle and launch. Rebel wins when the shuttle launches. Okay, we've got our work cut out for us. Oh, I forgot I should be showing you guys this. The Imperial's comlinks crackle with static, but you can clearly hear the troops below rushing towards the roof. Nice. Place all Imperial figures from the penthouse on the roof, evenly distributed between the ladder and the spaces before the elevator. So I don't think we were supposed to have that probe droid call that elevator then. Ladder and the elevator. Then each figure that was placed suffers 1 damage, unless this will be the last damage needed to defeat it. Okay, so this guy's going to jump to the roof. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right here. And it suffers a damage. Oh, you guys can't see that. So we put the Death Trooper up there. So now we can kind of just ignore the penthouse area. So I'll zoom in on this. Yeah, I think I made things a little too awkward trying to be cute with that probe droid there. Alright, so we're still activating Ko-Tun. I guess we'll go for an attack on the officer with the service rifle and the plasma cell. Let's re-roll the green. There's a 1 in 6 it gets worse, but 50% chance we get the kill. Nice. So that is a dead officer. And let's use inch by inch to get deeper into the getaway shuttles to make room for everybody else to come in. And then at the end of Ko-Tun's activation, the Senator will gain 2 movement points and go here. Alright, that was Ko-Tun. Now the Death Trooper is going to move forward to attack Ko-Tun. And we're going to want to be adjacent to the Senator Frollo or be on the getaway shuttle. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we do have line of sight, and that's range 4. Ko-Tun doesn't have any defensive bonuses available right now because she is fully maxed out on strain. Oh, I totally forgot our grappling hook. Oops. Yeah, we could have absolutely gotten that crate there. That's frustrating, but that's okay. That's fine. Okay, let's do this. Looks like 1 damage to Ko-Tun. Also, the highest figure cost Imperial figure without focus becomes focus and gains 1 block. So that's going to be the Nexu, unfortunately. Alright, we want to be adjacent to the Senator, but also be on the getaway shuttle. I think this is as close as we can be. Alright, so we've got all of our figures left to go. We can't really move Jared yet, although we need somebody to get over here so that this guy can move. Or we need to kill that Death Trooper, which has 7 health, so 6 health left. I guess Jared could whack it twice. Yeah, let's do that. We'll activate Jared. So readies everything. And then we'll start off by activating Jax, who will go 1, 2, 3 to this spot. And we'll attack the Death Trooper and becomes focused. And Pierce 1. Surge for +1, so that does 2 damage. And then we'll use forward momentum when Jared activates. So go here. We'll attack the same target. Now we're getting Pierce 2, thanks to the Gaffy Stick and Jax being adjacent. We're doing 2 damage. And we'll spend a surge to recover a strain. And we'll attack again. There we go. Pierce 2, we're doing 3 damage, that kills, and we'll spend the surge to recover a strain. Death Trooper goes down. That was our second action. We can actually strain move here to this spot. And now at the end of Jared's activation, 2 movement points to go here. In hindsight, I should have gone here so I could have kept going around, but that's okay. Okay, so that's Jared's activation. Okay, the next is going to go. Start this activation. If the rebel's bleeding, the sphere gains +1 damage. Nope. Place this figure in an empty space within 6 spaces and adjacent to 2 or more rebels, then attack Ko-Tun. Okay, looks like I positioned it just such that that's not possible. Because here or here, but it can't be adjacent to 2. So I'm gonna go for Ko-Tun though. And I'm gonna attack Ko-Tun. Surge for Pierce 2 automatically bleeds. It's gonna be red and a green. Pierce 2, so we're going to do 1 damage and bleed. Oh, it's focused. We need one more green die. So actually 2 more damage. And then move 3 to reposition 3. Be adjacent to the senator and be on the getaway shuttle. We can't be adjacent, but we can go here. And that's pretty annoying. Alright, we're down to Drakata and Jin. So we need to get everybody on. This is our last chance to grab that crate, which I really want to do. Let's see. So I think what we'll do here is, first of all, we'll start off, we're going to activate Drakata, but we're going to use Mechanical Master to ready and activate Jax. So Jax will go 1, 2, 3 to here, and then we'll attack the Nexu. That'll make it spend its block token, which we cancel out with our Pierce. Do we ignore Cunning? No, it has Cunning. So that will still apply. Nice. So 3 damage. Okay, I'm really liking Mechanical Master so far. The focus and the extra activation is really strong, like I was hoping it would be. Okay, let's go with Drakata. I think we'll just move, grab the crate, and then move towards the getaway. So grab this crate, grab a supply card, back to infusion. Oh, we can recover 3 damage. I mean, might as well just use it now so I don't forget. 1, 2, 3. Grab the crate. And then we'll move 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now the Empire is going to go. But this is where we're going to quick draw with Jin. Oops. We haven't had to... Oh, I should have used quick draw holster. I forgot to use that again. Should have used it on the ISB there. Yeah, oh well. But we are going to quick draw this probe droid before it can activate. Yuck. Well, actually, that kills it, doesn't it? 2 damage to get the kill. And then we can use Get Cocky here to get back to strain. Or do we want to be focused? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strain. Yeah, actually, let's be focused so we can try and kill that Nexu. Okay, so probe droid gets deleted. And then now we're going to activate Jin Odon. Finally get off the elevator. Oh, we do get Opportunist from that. I'm not going to forget this time. And now we're going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to attack the Nexu. Oh, come on, you animal. Darn it. So it did dodge. We can at least spend a strain, or surge to recover a strain. But yeah, that's unfortunate. And we can't Opportunist anywhere. So that's it for Jin. And that's the end of this round. See if I can zoom in a little more for you guys. That's the end of round 4. So that's lucky. So all we have to do now is defeat this Nexu and get everybody onto the getaway shuttle. Let's clear this. Oh yeah, and the Senator should have moved at the end of Jin's activation. I don't think it's going to matter. What do we do? I mean, Jin's going to quick draw. Do we just have Ko-Tun activate and double tap? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that's what we should do. So I'll have Ko-Tun activate. Or should we go with... Or no, maybe we should go with Jared. Now that I think about it. Because that way we can get more advantage from Mechanical Master. Alright, so we'll go with Jared. We'll have Jax activate first. It's going to attack. I'm trying to put pressure on this Nexu's dodges. Oh, you know what? It should have gotten a block from Cunning on the last attack, so we should only have 2 damage on it. Sorry if you already posted your comment on that. But this is going to get pierced by Jax. Dang, that was a big hit. 4 damage. How much health does this have? 6. So actually, Jax one-shotted it. Nice. And so now he can move on to the getaway. And now Jared will activate. Yeah, I think we won, right? We'll just move everybody on. 1, 2, 3. Senator gets on. Then we just activate Jinodon and Drakata. Boom. There we go, we're all on. Alright, Senator Ferralo catches his breath and wipes sweat from his face. The now fugitive senator thanks his daughter profusely, hugging her tightly. He promises all the aid he can give and that the information he gathered will be useful. The rebels win! Ko-Tun receives the Alliance Efficiency Reward card. Let me see if I have that. There we go. So this is the one that lets you reroll your dice while defending is actually pretty good too. You can also recover damage when you rest. I think the big one is going to be to deplete when you use a supply card to draw that card from the discard pile. So that's nice. And then we each received 1 XP, and we got 100 credits per hero. And we also got all the crates. We got 3 crates, so we got another 150. End of mission. Alright, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you again for the next mission. Remember to vote in the comments for the next story mission you want. It's either, I think it's Into a Corner or Double Agent. So remember to vote in the comments. Let me know what you would have done differently when you played this mission, or how I did. And let me know how you like the new format here. I hope it looks a lot cleaner to everybody than it used to. Alright, thanks for watching.